The Last Stand podcast is sponsored by Last Commander. Last Commander's channel is a mix of gaming content, consistently most of Minecraft videos, but StarCraft 2 and Terraria will be joining him soon. He does a lot of good content, a lot of great videos. Please guys check him out. If you like what he does, sub. And always remember, we will be taking sponsors every week, so definitely look into that for us. And thanks for the time, for listening to the ad. Let's get on with the show. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Last Stand podcast, the podcast to die for. This week I'm your host, Twoshot, and joining me today is...
Hey guys, it's TheRoflraptor.
Hey there, friends, FosterTheCanadian here, and I just had a beaver buzz.
Alright, let's get started. This is episode...
It's medicinal!
First thing we're going to talk about today is Modern Warfare 3. We're going to talk about the DLC packages that are coming out on the 24th of January. So far we got Piazza and Liberation to talk about. Rafty, you want to start us off with some of it?
Yeah, sure, man. So, as I'm sure you guys know, they're releasing two maps for the Xbox Live Elite Premium members on the 24th of January. And as he said, the maps are called Piazza and Liberation. Now, the first one, Piazza, is going to be set on the coastline in Italy, and it's a really close quarters map. Lots of narrow streets, hopefully not too many little corners to camp in for those dirty little bastards who like to sit there with their baby monitors and whore out the turtle beaches as well. So hopefully not too much of that. The other map is Liberation, which is set in the park in New York, in Manhattan. And apparently that's going to be much more of a long-range, open map, good for sniping and assault rifles. So what are you guys' opinions on these maps so far?
For me right now, I'm thinking that Piazza looks pretty good. Like, I like that it's set in like an Italy setting. It looks like, they all look in the beginning like they're going to be great, so actually get in there and start playing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same with the whole game.
Yes, alright. That'll be a different podcast. Let's be friendly.
Yeah.
Alright.
But, I like what they're doing. They you know what it is? They make it so, like, the trailers look awesome for them, because that's what they do. They're good at this part.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be great. The map looks like there's a lot of tight turns. Like, if you look at an overall view of the map, I got that. I'll show it up on the screen. Like, the map itself looks awesome. But
what about Liberation?
Liberation to me looks like kind of like how they explained it. It looks like there's a lot more along sightlines.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I always felt Modern Warfare 3 doesn't really have any good sniping maps on it. Modern Warfare 2, they had maps like Wasteland, which was really, really good for sniping.
I used to love Wasteland. Yeah,
same. And it's one of my biggest bugbears about Modern Warfare 3 is that they didn't seem to do any long-range maps. A lot of the maps seem to be very like close quarters. Maps like Hard Hat, they're really, really close quarters. Lots of close quarters engagements, and for that reason, I'm kind of annoyed that one of the first maps they're bringing out is yet another close quarters one with Piazza. I think they should have brought out two maps like Liberation, because Liberation looks really, really good. I might buy the map pack just for Liberation.
That's the problem, cool. Right? Because if you look at Call of Duty 4, which I had a lot of fun with, it wasn't the same Call of Duty that we see nowadays. Nowadays, all we see are these really close-quarter, very fast-paced maps. Yeah. And that's what they market towards, that fast-paced, from here to there to here, killing guys all over the place. I like a bit of a slower pace, Yeah, it may not sound that way because, I'm always hyped up on a beaver buzz, but I like to take my time, tactically move around maps. But they don't have that as much anymore. All the maps that come out are these really fast-paced maps, and that's my biggest problem with Call of Duty lately, is they don't have the tactics anymore, It's all reflex-based.
I think a lot of that might be to do with the developer as well. I think Infinity Ward seemed to go for the really, really fast-paced games a lot more. Treyarch seemed to want to make it a little bit more focused on creeping around the map. Not necessarily creeping around the map, but tactical movement, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I endorse, camping on maps at all, but, Call of Duty 4, aside from, people who would just camp around at corners, there was a lot of tactic-based situations and maps that you had to really think about where you're going to go, why you're going to go there, and, basically turn it into an objective sort of standpoint, even if it's on deathmatch.
Yeah,
and I like
absolutely.
Yeah, I like. You know what I like about it? I'm sorry, you guys are doing so good. I'm trying to get my word into. I understand kind of like what you guys are saying. Like how I like to play is like I like to call them, and I heard other people call them, so I don't know if this is the right term. Like having choke points on a map.
Yeah.
Like you hold down a certain area, kind of, and the guys are forced to come in either way.
Yeah.
That's how I like playing my style. Because I'm usually playing solo. I'm playing with a bunch of subscribers or something. And then we just go nuts, and it's just like, it's a lot of fun. But how I usually, when I learn a map, I find those points where, one team is starting, the other team is starting, and you get to that one point.
Yeah, absolutely.
The point is, like, the fun part about it is when you don't know what that point is on the other team, those guys don't, and when they come through there, it's just like you're fucking mowing the grass.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of like about it. And, like, for Modern Warfare 3 so far, I haven't got to that point yet because I haven't had time to play. So I'm hoping that changes, hopefully with these DLCs coming out and stuff like that. That's how I feel about it. And these boards look like they're going to be pretty interesting so far.
Yeah, I mean, my subscribers know that I am not exactly the biggest fan of Modern Warfare 3. And part of that is down to the maps. So hopefully they're going to introduce a little bit more variety. I really like the idea of Piazza because of its location. I think its location looks really, really nice. Italy is not somewhere the COD franchise has gone as of yet, so I think that's pretty nifty.
My two favorite environments on any first-person shooter are urban environments and jungle environments. And with this map pack, there's a lot of urban areas. But I want jungle. There has to be that balance. I like, moving from one map, I'm roaming down the streets, trying to get as many kills as I can. And another one where I'm stealthily moving through the grass and shrubs and everything, like Predator, basically. Yeah. You get that mindset that you're hunting people when it's a jungle map. And I like that.
You guys play survival mode so far?
Yeah.
Not too much.
What's the first board on survival? I can't think of the name of the board. Do you know what that is? I can't think. That board
Everyone goes silent.
That board reminds me of Piazza. I don't know why. Just when I look at the screenshots of the picture, I'm like, I could be wrong. It just like in the same game, it's like they redid the features of it kind of and redid the map to look different, but it kind of feels like almost like that board to me. Of course we haven't played it yet, so you'll see I could be totally off. But that first board, I wish I knew the name of it. But you know what it is. When you go to survival, the first board, it's the level easy one. It just seems like it's got that same feel.
Is that Resistance?
Yeah. I knew it started with an R.
One in Paris?
Yeah. For some reason, it seems like it's got that same feel from the pictures. And like what the map looks like.
It's got like the cobbled streets and stuff. I think it does kind of look the same, but I think also Piazza is also quite a not a vertical map, as in like there's lots of different levels. But I think there's going to be a lot of staircases and things. So I think there's going to be like a high part of the map and a low part of the map, and ramps and staircases going down. And I think like one side of Resistance has that as well with the staircase. So. Maybe they are pretty similar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure after we play them, we'll come back again.
Absolutely.
And say, oh, my bad, I fucked up on that.
The thing is, I'm not even sure I'm going to be playing these maps. Like, I'll give them a look, but when I want to play a first-person shooter, I'm not going to Call of Duty anymore. I'm playing Battlefield 3, and I like the tactics in Battlefield 3. I like having a squad. Having objectives and coordinating assaults, that's my type of gameplay. That's what Modern Warfare originally was. That's what Call of Duty 4 was. And that, to a lesser extent, but still that's more of what it was geared to. I can't bring myself to play Call of Duty nearly as much as I did when I was playing Call of Duty 4.
Yeah. mean, I've always been a fan of Call of Duty. It's probably one of the first shooter games I ever played. But yeah, I kind of like to have a bit of a balance. I play a bit of Gears of War, a bit of Battlefield, a bit of Call of Duty, because they're all very different.
Yeah.
I personally like Battlefield for the realism with the vehicles and everything. I think that's a whole different feel to Call of Duty. But at the end of the day, I do still find myself going back to the fast-paced 10 sensitivities 360s on Call of Duty. It's kind of the arcadey kind of feel.
You know what's kind of weird? I've been thinking about it, and I think it was last weekend or the weekend before that. I played Black Ops with my subscribers. I went through some, went through Search and Destroy, a couple maps like that.
Oh my god, I love Search and Destroy in that game.
I actually had fun playing that.
Yeah.
And I don't feel and that was hard for me. It was real fun in the beginning, and then I got kind of bored with it quick for some reason. And I got bored of Modern Warfare 3. It seems like so fast for some reason, really fast. And then I went back to Black Ops, and I'm like, this feels nice for some reason compared to Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
And that's not how it should be. There's something different about it, because Modern Warfare 2, it had some little mess-ups with the stackable kill streaks and stuff that just seemed ridiculous, and boosting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But, the gameplay was so nice and easy. It's like they fucked something up in the middle of it.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. For me personally, it feels like just about every year is another upgrade as far as, technical power goes with the game. They're getting more used to using the consoles and the power that the consoles have with them to utilize the most fluid gameplay. But I feel like the fun factor has gone down each year. Because that's something that I don't think people look at enough anymore, is am I having fun while I'm playing this?
Yeah.
And, they're buying these games because that's where all their friends are going, and not because they honestly want to switch from, one Call of Duty to another.
I think it's people are stuck. That's what I think. I think the people actually kind of stuck into the Call of Duty franchise, waiting for the next best thing to come out. And I think Battlefield, what I heard, I haven't played it yet, and I really want to. I think I'm going to get it for the Xbox.
Yeah.
When you have to work as a team and you can't work on your own, that's why Call of Duty is favored so much. You can go in there and just do whatever you guys want. You can't,
one guy can win a game for you on Call of Duty. And you need an efficient squad to win a game in Battlefield.
Yeah, you really do.
No, it doesn't make, and you know what Call of Duty, you know what the hard part is? If you play with yourselves, right? If you go in there with 5, 6 decent subs, they don't have to be great. You know how you rack up the wins like fucking crazy? Just because you're, not even that you're good as a team, just because you're comfortable around each other. Like talking to each other, you want to play a little more, you don't have jackasses in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just flows. Like I did that a couple of weekends in a row with my subs. And we were just, if we ran into a clan, we got our asses kicked.
Yeah, well, that's another thing about Call of Duty, that, you're getting the community has changed. There's no doubt about it. From Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare to Modern Warfare 3, the community of Call of Duty has changed dramatically. And a part of it, on the 360 at least, is party chat. Because now people, they don't talk in-game chat anymore. There's no communication. And, that messes me up a lot, because everyone's, either they don't have their mic in, or they're in party chat with friends who are playing different games. You don't have the communication that you used to. And that bugs me a lot.
PS3, the mics are horrible.
Yeah.
They fuck something up there, and that doesn't help either. You can't do a live feed unless everybody gets on Skype.
Yeah.
Because you can't, people sound like robots, it's all distorted. It's fucking ass.
That's true. The game chat on Modern Warfare 2 and on Modern Warfare 3, for some reason, it just sounds like you're talking through a blender. It makes no sense to me. It's fine in Black Ops, and it used to be fine in Modern Warfare 2, but it suddenly changed one day, and it just didn't work anymore.
Yeah.
It just sounded horrible. I don't know why.
It's weird.
So, another thing we wanted to mention here was the timeline. How they're going to be releasing all of the content from Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. You want to go over that part?
Well, yeah. There's been quite a lot of controversy, I guess you could say, about this because people are trying to work out where the COD Elite Premium service is going to fit in with when different groups of people are going to get this content. So I think we worked it out earlier, didn't we? It's going to be on the 24th of January. The Xbox players who have Call of Duty Elite Premium service, they're going to get the first two maps, Liberation and Piazza. And then a month later, it's going to be the PlayStation 3 guys who also have Elite Premium. They're going to get it. But you see, at the same time they're going to get it, because the Premium service is they get a monthly DLC, then the Xbox guys will have another two pieces at that same time. So already you can see that the Xbox guys have a huge advantage over the PS3 guys, and even though I'm an Xbox guy myself, that doesn't seem fair at all, because the PS3 users have also paid for the premium service, and I don't think that they should have to wait a month for content that they've basically paid for. It seems really cheap on Activision's part.
Yeah, I agree with that, even though I play on PlayStation. Not to take sides, but it's ridiculous. You pay $50. Yeah, you pay the $50 to get the Elite subscription, and if you listen to what the fuck's that? I wish I knew what I'm talking about. Right? If you listen to their launch of Elite, where they had the big Call of Duty launch for it.
COD XP.
COD XP, and they actually sat there and talked about it. Granted, they threw Xbox out there like crazy, because Xbox really helped them support it, which, that's PlayStation's downfall. Yeah. But they said, they made it seem exactly like if you bought the Elite subscription, you'll be getting these DLCs and everything like that. And they never, ever mentioned anything about that if you were PS3, you were going to be getting them Elite still.
Yeah, and because, of course, PS3 have been getting the bad deal for a while now, because Xbox have the deal with Activision that the Xbox Live people get all the Call of Duty DLC a month before.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough. I mean, it's not really fair, but it's been a kind of accepted thing in the community for a while now. And I think it only goes up to this year. At the end of this year, that deal will be done. So we're not really sure what's going to happen after that. But I don't think they should have let that deal affect the COD Elite Premium service. I think that should be separate, because the PS3 guys have already paid their fee, and they really shouldn't have to. I mean, like you said, when they first announced Elite, at no point did I hear anyone say anything like this. So if I was on PS3 and I bought COD Elite, I'd be feeling pretty cheated right now.
Yeah, because a lot of PS players did it.
I mean, that's just it. If you are a PlayStation 3 owner, what are you paying for? Like, for my money, if I'm going to have to wait, I might as well wait longer and just not, pass on the Elite.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
There's no point at this point to have Elite as a PlayStation 3 owner if you're going to get it late anyways.
Yeah. Because the way, if you think about it, we were talking about this before we started the podcast, and we worked out that because the Xbox guys start getting it first and they get new content every single month, by the time the PS3 and PC guys who don't have Elite when they get their first bit of DLC, the Xbox Live guys with Elite will be on their fourth DLC month. It will be
third.
Third?
Yeah, third piece they'll have.
Okay, third.
That's
so that means they will already have had a whole map pack's worth and more than that before the PC and PS3 guys get on. And that just seems ridiculous that they can get it like a month early.
Yeah, like they're saying here.
Sorry, 3 months early. 3 months early.
I got this site, I heard you explain it. I just wanted to make sure if you agree with me, disagree with me real quick. This is I'll put the link in the description for this so everybody can look at it. It's CallOfDutyMapPacks.com. So I'm thinking that's a pretty good site, unless it's like some kind of shitty site that somebody made up.
Well, if you remember, the Modern Warfare 3 website was owned by Battlefield fanboys.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That was so funny.
What they're saying here is that it's Xbox first Elite subscribers, then PlayStation 3 Elite subscribers. they're non-Xbox Premium subscribers, like people that don't have Elite. Then PlayStation and PC non-Elite. So they're tiering it into 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
so it's 3 months between the first DLC being released for the Xbox guys and the PS3 guys eventually getting it. The majority of the PS3 guys. So
like, because like my thing all behind it was like, sure, like we all do videos here, so it's not like we, it doesn't really matter. What I think is, like, I like to have the content out because I'm into YouTube, not because I want to say, hey, I want to jump on these new map packs and get really good views. Because to me, like, I love Minecraft so much, I love Call of Duty, but I love playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then even though I do videos, I love watching YouTube videos. I have total fun watching them. The problem is that if I sit there and I watch, say, like, you or Foster, or like all the big YouTubers play these maps, I don't want to fucking video these maps no more. I don't want to do videos on them. I hardly want to play them anymore.
Yeah.
So like I'm going to sit there for like a month or however they're going to work it out because they're still not saying.
Well, that's a really good point, because as a YouTuber, we have a unique perspective on the way this is. We're not just gamers waiting for the map pack. We want to give our subscribers the best and newest content. And if there's, 1,000 guys out there who already are uploading videos, then it loses, some of the edge that you could have got from uploading the new map packs, a review or gameplay footage or whatever. Because these guys have already done it, and, that's where a lot of the views are going. And when you finally get to it, if you have to wait 3 months, people aren't going to care that it's, new for you.
And if you think if there's some, this doesn't really apply to any of us, because I know Twoshot, you have an Xbox and a PS3, don't you?
Yeah.
But if there's some PS3 guys out there that are like me and Foster, we play on our Xboxes, but if we were PS3 guys and we had bought COD Elite thinking, oh, this is brilliant, because for the first time we're not going to be a month behind the Xbox guys. We're always a month behind them. We can never put up new videos of the new maps because they've already been out for a month and they've already flooded YouTube. No. There are probably going to be some YouTubers out there on PS3 who bought COD Elite and thought this is brilliant because I can put out my videos and it's going to be brand new unseen content. Really help out my channel.
Like, not to sound like a dumbass, that's what I did, because I'm used to the PS3 controller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I sat there and watched COD XP, and when he explained it, I'm like, well, this looks like what you have to do if you want the maps on time.
Yeah.
Because I'm not even really saying from a director standpoint, just like when something comes out and they're like, oh, it's out, everybody's playing it, but you have PlayStation, so you gotta wait a month. Yeah. It just brings all the fun out of those maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why. It just bothers me. Like, it just kills me.
Because it's not new anymore. It's not fresh. You want
that's what happened
that's what map packs are for. They breathe fresh air into an old game, and if that air isn't fresh, if it's, recycled over months of other people playing the maps, then it doesn't feel fresh.
No.
Yeah, nice metaphor, man.
Yeah. No, that's actually exactly how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. So I really think they really unnecessarily screwed over the PS3 community there.
And we can't overlook the PC community either.
That's true.
Because there are a lot of people who are still PC gamers. I myself, I prefer a mouse and keyboard over a controller any day. But because, the community is now geared on consoles, that's where I go to for my games. Plus, you need to keep upgrading your PC if you want to play all the newest games, whereas with consoles, you buy it once for, a fifth the price of a PC, and then you get all new games for the next 5-7 years.
Yeah, but you get dumbed down versions of them.
Yeah.
True. Maybe we should save this debate for another podcast. We're going to get into a whole console versus PC war.
We'll just say we love our PC gamers too.
Yes.
Because without that, there'll be no Minecraft.
And as my subs know, I'm getting a new PC soon. I'm going to be doing some Minecraft videos and stuff. So I am not just a console gamer. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So what do you think? We wrapped up Modern Warfare pretty good? I think we did a good job.
Yeah, covered all points.
All right. So next up, we're going to be doing Minecraft, right?
Yes, indeed.
This is our Minecraft section here. We're going to bring you through some texture packs, map seeds, and just basically discuss them a little bit. We're gonna link them all in there, so you guys can have it. And this section's definitely gonna open up a lot. It's gonna be to like updates and stuff like that. But right now, we're just gonna hit you with a couple things for Minecraft. Maybe have a little discussion about Minecraft for the hell of it if we have some time. And all the links to everything we talk about will be in the description below. So, Forrest, do you want to start us off with the texture packs for now?
Yeah, absolutely. The first texture pack that we're looking at is KAYNECRAFT. Now, this is a very good-looking, high-resolution texture pack. It comes in 3 different types: 128, 64, and 16 resolution. Or, sorry, 32 resolution. And the thing I like about this texture pack particularly, you might disagree with me, I like the contrast between blocks, you know? Like, when it comes to wood, the wood all blends together, but it contrasts with the stone and contrasts with, you know, the wool, and you can create a lot of really cool, unique creations with this texture pack. Now, I do have a couple little things that I'd like to point out. First, I'm not sure what it is about the jukeboxes. I love them in this texture pack. By far the best I've ever seen.
They actually look like them. You know, they look like jukeboxes.
Yeah, the one problem I do have, though, is I have TropicCraft installed, which is a fantastic mod we might take a look at one day, but the sugarcane in this texture pack looks exactly like the bamboo in TropicCraft. So, you know, sometimes you have to look carefully for what you're taking. Because, you know, I'm running around, I want to make bamboo fences, you know, get my place all snazzy looking. But, you know, I'm getting sugarcane, and, you know, I don't want to make a bunch of bookshelves.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about this texture pack? Do you like the cel-shaded kind of cartoonish look about it?
Yeah, I absolutely love the, it looks kind of like Borderlands. I know there are a couple of other, I think there's a BorderCraft texture pack which we might take a look at in the future, which is specifically made to be like Borderlands. But this one has the same kind of cartoon feel to it, which I really like, and it's certainly very different from the default look of Minecraft. I hadn't really thought about that contrast thing you said between the blocks, but now I think about it, that's completely true. It really is quite nice to see the difference between the different types of blocks.
Yeah, it makes everything, you know, pop.
Yeah, it seems more vibrant than the default Minecraft. In terms of stuff that I don't like so much, there's not just a couple of little things. The mobs are exactly the same, pretty much. I don't think the guy who made it has changed them at all, which is not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of texture packs don't do anything to the mobs, so that's just a little complaint. And the mycelium, I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah. Anyway, it looks kind of like moldy spaghetti, like dropped on some dirt. It looks kind of odd.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really fit with the rest of the environment. But then mycelium, it's not that common anyway, so I don't think it would be too much of a problem.
The one thing that I really don't like with the texture pack is I'm not a fan of the armor. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about the armor. It just looks really weird to me. Like, you kind of look like a golem. You're not like a snow golem. You know what I mean? Like a golem from folklore.
Anything to say that, right? Just want to say golem. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, the armor's a little off looking, but that's one thing that you don't really see too often in Minecraft anyway, because, you know, first person perspective, unless you play in third person mode, in which case, what the hell, man?
That's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, for me, some of the stuff that actually, like, what drew me to this pack is kind of like how it's like that Borderland feel. Like, it's all like a cartoony, but like a grown-up cartoony.
Yeah, the cel-shaded kind of look.
Yeah, like, what I love about it, like, I love how you do the end world portal. I love how that looks. I love how
I love the food.
Yeah.
I really like the eyes on the fish are all bobbing out. It's pretty funny looking.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of cel-shaded stuff, though. Usually. Like, I didn't like, I didn't like, you know, when Zelda went the cel-shaded route, I didn't really like that style of art, but with this, it just fits with Minecraft in a really nice way.
It almost feels like the default look of Minecraft should have been more like this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's a bit far.
Yeah, you know what it is? I like Minecraft for what it is, the default, because I love to change it. Like, I hate playing the default, but I love that you can change it, so I like just popping it in. I'm like, God damn, it sucks. And then change it.
just to remind yourself of the beauty of community.
I don't want it to look too good. I like that it's that shitty kind of field. But, like, one thing I wanted to say that I love about, like, I love how the wheat looks.
The wheat? Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the best wheat I've ever seen, like, when you first plant it and then it starts to grow. It looks good. Like, I actually fucked up and, like, thought that it was fully matured and lost my wheat. But it was like they did a great job on that. Like, those little things are what, like, wow, this just looks nice. I want to decorate my house with it or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the charms of texture packs, new ones, is the subtleties that you come across. You know, just randomly running around, and then you come across something very subtle that makes you go, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm glad they did that.
Yeah. I do always like that awkward moment when you load up a new texture pack and you're not quite sure what some of the blocks are. And you kind of end up trying to craft stuff that makes no sense whatsoever. That's kind of frustrating at times, but it's all part of the fun.
Yeah. And there's gonna be we're gonna do a little video on this texture pack. If you guys want to join me, we're gonna have probably in a day or two we're gonna do a little deeper review on it. We're gonna go through each one, put a little video out for you guys too.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to check it out, we'll have the links in the description. I think we covered it pretty good. I don't want to go too crazy with it because it leaves the video.
So Twoshot, do you want to talk about the map seed?
Yeah, the map seed I got. It's Paradise. It was handmade. The link will be in the description. Like a horrible host. I forgot the guy that made it. But the link will be in the description.
It's called like a Eldaria or something, isn't it?
Yeah, Eldaria Island, yeah.
Eldaria Island, okay, yeah. I'll have the link to his forum page on Planet Minecraft. It's, I have no clue how long this thing's been out for. I don't know if there was a date they made it. I think it's been recently, just the last month or two, but I saw it. It's called Paradise, so you can just type that seed in. Capital P and then everything else in lowercase. I'm pretty sure how it worked. And, it's beautiful. The guy did an awesome job on it. I'll show you screenshots, of course, just like with the texture pack. I'll find some good screenshots for you to throw up during the podcast. And you can download it in creative, survival, hardcore.
Yeah, I really like that he's got all the three different types of game modes. It just shows that he's put some thought in. I would suggest, if any of you guys are thinking of downloading it, definitely download the creative one first, because it is a very large island. It's beautifully made. It's huge. It's got some huge mountains and cliffs and stuff in it, and you won't really be able to see anything of it if you're in survival. So I would recommend you go in creative first. Just take a look at it. It really is awesome. Just put some really good work into it, and then if you guys want to, obviously, then start off a let's play and I kind of play through it, then you can download the survival one after that.
Yeah, that's pretty. And also, this one does come with a texture pack for it to work, like to get the real feel of it.
It looks beautiful with the texture pack. It really does. Yeah, and one of the real joys about this is just exploring and looking at the new areas, because it's something that you don't see too often in Minecraft. It looks somewhat contrived yet natural, and I really like that feel about it.
Yeah. Because one of the things about Minecraft that's always been a bit of a problem is because everything is made out of single blocks, you don't really often, it's not really to the kind of scale that you see in the natural world. You don't get huge canyons usually, and usually the rivers are not very wide, the trees aren't very tall. But this guy's kind of turned that on its head, and he's really made it look like somewhere that could exist in the real world, I guess. And
not just that, he added every biome into this little island.
It's amazing.
Huge island. Every single biome you can explore. 1 minute you're in the desert, you go across this massive forest, and then there's snow everywhere. It's really cool, and it transitions smoothly. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, suddenly, desert or suddenly forest. It really is a smooth transition from one biome to the next.
No.
Yeah.
We'll show the map of it.
Yeah, my favorite part's probably the forest. The forest is absolutely awesome. It looks like the Amazon rainforest or something. If you go up into the sky and look down on it, he's got some. He's put so much effort into landscaping it to make it.
Well, there's this one little part in the desert.
Feel good.
Yeah, there's this one part in this desert that's just like green and lush, and you can. It's like this little oasis that I like to build there. Of course, I like the snowy biomes because I'm Canadian. But when I'm not there, when I'm not in the snowy biome, that's where I like to go. And there's so much you can do in this
I got a picture of that
island.
That desert part you were just saying? I got a picture of that. I'll put it up.
Yep.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful. I don't know how we're going to beat this next week. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you've had a treat.
We'll find a way.
First week.
Yeah. Next week is going to be an old sand biome. That's it.
Next week, we attempt to kill ourselves with caffeine. I'll drink 107 beaver buzzes.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to put that in the description as well? Guys, there's a website that me and Foster found the other day where it's you can put in any caffeine drink you can think of, and there's a button that says "Kill Me." You hit that button right there, and it tells you how many cans of that energy drink you would need to drink to literally die from caffeine overdose.
Holy cow, I don't think I specified yet that Beaver Buzz is an energy drink.
No.
There's someone sitting there going, what the hell is a Beaver? What's he doing? Beaver Buzz is an energy drink, people.
And we are not suggesting to try this at all, please.
With dangerously high
Try it!
Not
dangerous! Try it! Go buy it now! It's amazing! Go get it! I'm not sponsored, but I want to be. That's the one thing. I will sell out to Beaver Buzz so quick. You guys don't even know. I'll leave the podcast. Just bye. I'm working with Beaver Buzz now. Move to a cabin up in Rocky Mountains, drinking Beaver Buzz and trying to give it to people who pass by. Try it now.
Are you like a caffeine drug dealer? What? Creepy.
Yeah. I walk up with my trench coat on. I just open it up. How many cans of Beaver Buzz do you want? You see, this is different flavors. We got Saskatoon berry and we got citrus. What do you want? Come on.
Oh, that is awesome.
Alright, so I think this episode has come to an end.
Yeah. After we went off on the tangent with Beaver Buzz. Guys, please keep sending in the speed builds, the arts. These are all going to be running during the podcast every week.
Yeah.
At the bottom, we're going to be telling you who did it. We'll even, me and Foster talked about it. Sorry, Jamie, we didn't discuss it with you. But we're going to take screenshots, too.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, fine.
Any of you guys got screenshots or any builds that you do? It's pretty easy. You just send us the screenshot, and we'll, made by whoever you are.
Should we talk about the ad? The sponsorship?
Yeah, well, I'm going to add that into the podcast later. So I'll just cut this little part out. Because I did think about that as we started going over it, so I'll end this part. But, just give me a couple seconds. Alright, and what we're gonna do is, make sure you come watch this shit. Now I'm fucking up for some reason.
Do you want me to? I have something I want to say.
Alright, let's just start over from here. 3, 2, 1.
And remember, guys, we're going to be uploading this on all of our channels this week. But from then on, I think we're going to be doing uploading the podcast on like a different person's channel. Is that right, guys?
Yes.
So subscribe to all of us. Yeah.
Dude, you weren't supposed to say that part.
I can say what I want.
They're supposed to figure that bit out for themselves. Oh well.
Subliminal messages? Is that what we're doing now?
Is that why you ran away from the mic and yelled it?
No, I was taking a sip of my Beaver Buzz.
Oh, that explains everything.
This is ultra liminal right here. Buy it.
Yeah, so guys, we're really trying to be getting everyone to interact between all of the channels. So go and check out each of our channels and look out for the podcast next week.
Yes. Definitely be next week. Pretty much same time, same place. I'd like to thank Lax Commander. Go check out his channel. And until next time, guys. Later.
Later.
See ya. I'm gonna drink another beaver buzz.
Hey, what's going on, guys? The Last Stand Podcast, the podcast at the pop. I'm gonna wait for it to start. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Last Stand Podcast, the podcast to die for. I'm here with Twoshot, and I'm here with Twoshot.
You're here with Twoshot. That's good to know.
All right, just say some shit. Just announce yourself.
Foster, say some stuff.
Some. Damn it!
You can just say your name. Hurry up, say your name so I can go back.
Stuff some.
Stuff some.
This is FosterTheCanadian.
Hi.
All right. Okay, stop it and see how.